Hi, I'm Gideon,
And I'm Chinua.
and we are going to teach Mr. Young's physiology class about casting a fishing pole. Hi, I'm Gideon. Today we are going to analyze the physiology of casting a fishing pole. Every good fisherman knows a good cast comes from a strong elbow extension movement and a good flicking of the wrist. Another important part is the shoulder, which holds the arm in place when the arm is doing the movement. There are two phases for this movement, the starting position and then of course the cast. Let's begin by taking a look at the bones associated with the starting position.
The bones come out of three main areas: the hand, the arm, and the shoulder. Starting at the hand, the phalanges hold and grip the pole for the arm. The radius and ulna attaches to the coronoid and olecranon fossa of the humerus, forming the elbow. The head of the humerus fits into the glenoid cavity in the scapula of the shoulder. Next, let's talk about the muscles that actually move these bones.
The first and probably most important muscle group are the elbow flexors. The flexors move the arm proximally towards the body. The shoulder flexors, as stated before, don't actually move, but hold the arm in place. The finger adductors wrap the fingers around the handle of the pole, gripping it.
The joints are very important as well. The main joint movement in this phase is the elbow joint. The elbow joint moves the arm approximately to the body. The wrist is a synovial plane joint but is not used in phase 1 of the movement. Let's take a look at what the phase 1 looks like.
Phase 2 is the part of the cast that the string goes flying into the water. The bones in Phase 2 are the same bones used in Phase 1. There is the humerus, the radius, and the ulna, the metacarpals, and the phalanges.
The muscles used in phase 2, just like the bones, are almost the same as the ones used in phase 1. The shoulder muscles and the finger muscles are the same. The only difference between the two is that instead of elbow flexors, you use elbow extensors.
The joints in Phase 2 are much like the joints used in Phase 1, but in Phase 2, instead of flexion, you use extension. So instead of the elbow being extended, it's flexed. With the wrist is flicked in Phase 2 to cause power when the line goes into the water. Now you guys should be masters on the physiology of casting the fishing pole. Let's review everything that
You've learned about the physiology of casting a fishing pole and both phases involved in the movement, the starting position and the cast. We looked at the bones involved in the movements, such as the humerus, radius and ulna, and metacarpals and phalanges, that are essential to the movement as well as the joints used. We also learned that the muscles used in phase 1 and phase 2 are nearly the same, and that the shoulder and finger muscles are very closely related. Now that we've reviewed everything we've taught so far, hopefully you have a better grasp at the physiology of casting a fishing pole.